Welcome back, lifers. It's Natalie
and Nicole.
And today is Free for All Friday.
I didn't mess it up. I don't know. Y'all saw that.
It's alright. It's alright. How y'all doing? How you been?
How you doing?
Cause there you go again. It's a whole lot world that we living in. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Okay.
How y'all doing today? It's Free for All Friday, so we're just gonna do Free for All Friday. And we have a little some Reddit stories.
This shirt smells great. What kind of laundry detergent is this?
It's
very random.
Arm & Hammer with the Oxy.
I don't really like this one.
Cause it
I
feel like my clothes smell like morning.
That's how we told you.
Do it be smell like her?
No, but you always, every time I get in the car, you like, you smell like her. I'm like, dang.
Okay, I'm not just gonna say it. I'm just gonna keep that to my mind.
Dang.
I'm gonna give people know who clean my house, who clean the carpet. You can do work, doctor. I prefer to have someone else come do it. They ain't got time for it.
Oh, damn. It's gonna be it's gonna cost a lot.
Probably like 200. Cause it costs like 110 for me. Anyways, sorry. So this one is I have the butthole for asking my stepdaughter to wake up 20 minutes early so she can make breakfast. I didn't read it, so I don't know. My husband and I, yes, son.
I know. I was like, dang.
Yes, son. Look at you about to take a picture, ain't you? Okay, Chelsea. My husband and I just had our last kid a month ago. He has 2 from a previous marriage, Paul, 23, and my stepdaughter, Maddie, who's 16. She lives with us full time. The stepdaughter, Maddie, the 16 years old. We also have 4 kids ourselves. Jason, 7, Mia, 5, Louis, 3 months, and our baby Joshua. So all together living in the house. All together living in the house is the parents, Maddie, the stepdaughter, 16, Jason, Mia, Louis, and Joshua. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. My stepdaughter isn't really that involved with me, but she's really close with her. She's really close to her younger siblings. I've never asked something like this before during my previous pregnancies. My husband was there to help me out since he had a more flexible schedule, but he has a new job that requires him to be there at 6 a.m. minimum when our kids mostly wake at 7 to 7:30. Lately, I've been feeling really tired since Joshua is a big crier, and I decided to take the long night since my husband needs to sleep well, or he might have an accident at his job. This has caused me to have big migraines because I sleep very little and I wake up to screaming children running around. My stepdaughter is very chill. I take almost no care of her since she's pretty self-sufficient. During the morning, she prefers not to eat breakfast since most times it makes her feel dizzy throughout the day. So while she wakes up with the kids, she just stays in her room getting ready. Today, I pulled her aside and asked her if she could wake up 20 minutes early so she can help me by making breakfast for the kids, and I will wake up by 8 to take them all to school. This would give me 1 more hour to sleep and feel ready for the day. She said no because her siblings are pretty energetic and she doesn't feel like she can't care for them or get Louis to eat all of his food. And it also means that she still has to make sure Jason and Mia are ready for school, dress them, and make sure everything is in their bag so I can just grab them and take them. I tried to explain how I've been feeling really bad because I'm not sleeping well, and she just shrugged and said, I said no, I'm not their mom. Ask Dad to help you or get a babysitter. I also stay up late doing homework, but I'm not asking you to make me breakfast every day or drive me to school. And she left. I text my husband what happened.
How old is that girl?
16.
Oh, okay.
I text my husband what happened, and I mentioned how I would like if we could convince her, but he said I was an asshole and that Maddie was right. We spoke on the phone. He sounded pretty mad. He said I better not ask her again, and he'll take the rest of the nights with Joshua before I should have asked him before. So basically, the dad is saying you should have came to me and told me this is how you were feeling before you went to Maddie. I'm confused. I only asked her to help and wake up 20 minutes early. She lives with us after all, so I don't know what the big deal is. Your stepdaughter is kind of correct. She's not their mother. She's not. She's not. You're the one who decided to have another child. Went from having 5 kids to having 6 kids. That's no, that's not fair. That's not fair for her. And why is it so? Why is the big responsibility? Why do we put not me, but parents, some parents put that responsibility on your other child for what? That's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
You're the oldest sibling, so you have to take care of your sisters and brothers. I'm trying to sit here and make a life for y'all. I didn't ask you to have more kids. I did not. I did not ask you to have more kids. Like, and then you're demanding it, talking about because you have headaches and you're tired. Okay. I'm sorry. I just don't have sympathy for that. I don't. You can probably ask her like a couple days after. Even if you would say, "Hey, do you mind if on this day and this day?" Sure, but you're asking her to get up every day too. I just don't. To me, it's just not fair. It's not fair.
I feel like that once she said no, you should have left it at that. It's her choice. She's not a parent.
Mm-hmm.
So it is really her choice. Like, and I know that yes, she could do it to help out. It's nothing but 20 minutes, but if someone asks you to do something, you say no. How are you gonna get? Why would they get mad at you for you saying no? Like you have
to try
right.
to convince them.
Yeah, like you're trying to make them feel bad because they aren't doing it. No, she said no. That's it. Like my daughter, she hated going down to my in-laws because she felt like a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I would have known that a long time ago because I would have put a stop to it ASAP.
You're not just asking Maddie to get the kids up. You're not just asking her to cook breakfast. You just said you want her to get the kids up, make sure that she gets them ready for school, make sure that she gets them breakfast, and then make sure that their book bag and all their stuff is put together. So that way when you get up, you're able to just grab them and go. So basically, you're not asking her to cook breakfast. You're asking her to do a full morning routine.
Yeah.
As well as get herself together for school.
She's 16. She's not their. She's
No.
not their mother.
You are the butthole in this instance.
Yeah,
yes,
sorry.
you are.
I would. I'm like.
It's not like, you know what? If you feel this way, like you said, why don't you do it the night before?
F-R-E-E, I'm kid free.
Okay. You could have did this the night before. You can make breakfast the night before. Seriously. And just heat it up. You can make them some overnight oats.
Mm-hmm.
You can make them like they have, like get you a muffin pan and make them like a little mini
and they can pop in the microwave.
Yeah, mini omelets, like muffin omelets or whatever, you know, with the ham, cheese, bacon, whatever you want to. And like Nicole said, they can pop it in the microwave. But you asking her to do a full morning routine of getting 4 kids together, as well as herself, so that's 5, because she's still a child herself.
Mm-hmm.
Getting 5 people together just so you can get an extra hour sleep and just take. No, Maddie, no. I'm glad you said no.
Okay, so my story is X and I have been divorced for 8 years. His son is 8.
Mm-hmm.
X and I share 2 children together. Our son is 16 and our daughter's 14. X cheated and got the other woman pregnant while we were together. When I found out, I ended our marriage. He fought for our marriage until he realized nothing was going to change. And then he entered a real relationship with the other woman. I always kept things distant between us. I didn't meet or interact with his son or the other woman until 3 years after the divorce. Even then, it was at a play for our son, and we hardly interacted. A year later, the other woman died. X has been single since and raising his son. On more than one occasion, he has asked me for help, and I have always said no. He wanted me to be a maternal figure for his son. First of all, the audacity.
Wait a minute, go back. Say it again. Girl.
A year later, the other woman died.
Mm-hmm.
Her ex has been single since and raising his son. On more than one occasion, he has asked her for help, and she always said no. He wanted me to be a maternal figure for his son.
This her
and
ex-husband.
to take him sometimes while our kids were with me. He even tried to get my family to include his son as part of our family overall. And then a couple months ago, X was in an accident and his son was placed in temporary foster care while he was recovering. He had asked me to take his son and I said no. He got back on his feet only recently and his son is back with him. He has not turned on me and tried to turn our kids on me. They told me he's always annoying them about it when they're with him for his parenting time. X has been telling everyone, what just happened? X has been telling everyone that that I am treating his son. Oh, sorry. X is telling when I'm treating his son like trash, letting him go into foster care, etc. A couple of my friends are aware and think my stance is too harsh and that I am in the wrong. Am I the a-hole?
No.
I think that your ex
And your friends, you need to check your friends too.
but your ex has a lot of audacity.
For real.
He cheated on you with another woman, and unfortunately, that woman died. But you want me to be a mother figure to the child that was created during our marriage?
During your infidelity?
No. Sorry to that child. So sorry, but it takes no.
No.
And she has a right to say no.
She really
But
does.
you got some audacity. She better than me, cause she better than me. I am saved, but I ain't there yet. I'm not there at the
God's
forgiving
still
part.
working on
Okay,
you.
God really is still working on me because my hands have to be tied behind my back, so I won't be able to touch you. That is the audacity. Disgusting.
Mm.
Go ahead, Natalie.
How long we got?
16 minutes.
Am I the butthole for telling my mother-in-law that when she's dead, it won't be a big deal?
Dang! This is some family drama.
Okay.
Dang.
It's been a really tough year for us. Early this year, I took a trip
Okay.
to visit my sick mother on her deathbed right before she passed away, which was the most difficult experience in my life. After returning home, my father-in-law started getting sick and falling down a lot, and he's been refusing to use his wheelchair. His most recent fall has landed him in the hospital with a fractured neck and a softball-sized knot on his head. He's been in the hospital now for 2 weeks, and he only seems to be getting sicker. My mother-in-law has been taking care of him, and she has been understandably overwhelmed and stressed, especially going back and forth between home and hospital. On one hand, I empathize with her because she's in an awkward position and doesn't have much control over her life anymore. On the other hand, she's always been kind of a biscuit, and she doesn't make it easy to be there for her. Okay?
I like that.
I've always gotten along with my in-laws, but it's not without effort. They are both very opinionated and argumentative people, and they dominate any conversation. I used to make an effort to spend time with my mother-in-law, but it's like the moment she would see me, she'd dump everything on me, and I end up sitting there listening to her rant every day. I ended up distancing myself from her for that reason. That being said, she's been going through a lot lately, so I've been trying to be there for her, which mostly involves just sitting there letting her vent. The other day she said, "I just can't believe how awful this year has been." I said, "Yeah, I know. It's been so stressful for all of us." She chuckled a bit. "I can imagine what you're stressed about. At least you get to be home." "Well, my mother did die recently, so I've had a lot on my mind." She was quiet for a minute. I think she genuinely forgot that my mother had died. At this point, I thought she would say something comforting, but nope. She said, well, that's not as bad as what I'm dealing with. You just don't know." Usually, I'm pretty good about keeping my mouth shut. I tried to stay quiet and let it go, but I was heated. I said to her, "I can't believe I just wasted my time sitting here listening to you, Biscuit, for 40 minutes just for you to turn around and say something so insensitive to me." I keep that in mind. When you're dead, I remind Ben that it's not a big deal and it could be worse. Does that sound good? And then I left. As I was telling my husband about it a few minutes later, she called to tell him what had happened. "I'm calling to let you know that your wife wants me dead," was the only part I heard before I left the room and let him talk to her. When he was done, he was pretty pissed. I gotta cut this off because I look like I got a daggone glow. Dang, thank you. What I
What's that
said?
movie called?
I don't know. When he was
It's that
done,
martial arts movie with the black guy. His hands glowed. Okay.
when he was done, he was pretty pissed at her about the whole thing. Right now, I'm feeling like a butthole because I feel like I lost my temper when I should have been gentler with her, since she's definitely going through a lot. I also feel bad that I created a problem between him and his mother at such a critical time. Am I the butthole? I don't think you're the butthole. I feel like that she was very insensitive, and then for her to call him and immediately just say that and not even say what she said that led up to that. You didn't even say you wanted her dead. That's not what you said, but she's making it, she centered all that around herself. And I get it. She obviously is exhausted. She's probably exhausted and overwhelmed, you know, because she's with what's going on with your father-in-law, with her husband. She's probably exhausted and overwhelmed. But she did come off cruel and insensitive. But no, I don't think you would have butthole, bro. I think that you both can just probably talk at a later date. Just, you know, give each other time to cool off or whatever, and you could just let her, like, if you say you empathize with her, so just use that. Like, hey, look, I empathize with you. I empathize with your, you know, I empathize that you are dealing with so much. You have a lot on your plate, and I know that you need to vent sometime, which is why I'm here. I'm here so you can vent, and, you know, you could take some of that load off of your shoulders, you know, even if it's just for a moment, just to let you know that you're not alone. But what you said to me, I lost my mother, you know, and I'm still feeling that loss. And I felt like that what you said to me, it was very insensitive and cruel. So yeah, I don't think you're the butthole though. Not at
I
all.
don't think you're the butthole either. I think that your mother-in-law she overstepped her boundaries very much. And then I luckily don't have that issue with my mother-in-law. I've never had that issue, thank God, because I have seen and read these stories from mother-in-laws from hell, and I can tell you right now, Nicole will be out.
Okay.
I don't play disrespect. I don't care if you're 60 or you're 6. You're not about to disrespect me.
Great job to her husband for having your back, though.
Huh?
I said great job to her husband for having her back.
Yeah. That mother though, she's the type to throw rocks and hide her hand. So no, but like Nella said, I do think that, you know, both parties need to cool off and then revisit the situation again, because it's in the heat of the moment.
Things can be said, but we have to realize, like Nicole constantly said before, words, once they're out there, they can't be taken back. Yeah. You can apologize until you're blue in the face, but in the back of my mind, I'm going to always remember that you did say that to me at one point in time.
It's not out there too long.
Yeah, what mine is? Oh, yeah, yours is too. At one point in time, you did say that to me, and it might take some time to forgive. Like, I'm 34, and just now, I'm able to talk about my dad. You know, and I sympathize with you for losing your mother. Like, that's because
I don't even want to.
I don't even want to think about it. Don't even want to think about it. But yeah, no, sweetheart, you're not the.
Because Mary is the glue, the staple, the foundation.
Now. Legit.
I don't even want to think
of this family.
Of this
she
family.
Really is.
Okay.
How long we got?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Enough time for my last story.
Her last story. Y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this disclaimer out here. This shirt is not as white as it seems on the camera.
It is not. It's actually dirty.
It is not dirty.
It's so filthy.
It's dull. You see how
filthy.
words is said, and then once it's out there, you can't take it back.
Okay, it's still filthy.
What is it filthy at? It's dull. It's like
dull. It's not dirty. It is dull.
It's very, but on that camera, girl, Bob, this is a house shirt.
She need Clorox.
Don't nobody care about this shirt.
And a better bra, because I actually got one big super boob.
That's because I have on a sports bra.
I know. I said you need a better bra.
Why? It's a sports bra.
Yeah, okay, why they all press together to make
It's a sports bra.
Boob?
This is a champion sports bra. Thank you, Kat, because Kat was the one who gave it to me.
Oh, Kat, you give me that stuff, and then I leave 44. You act like you can't give me nothing. That's totally fine. That's fake. Anyway,
Kat, did you not give her some bathing suits for Mexico?
Oh, you got.
Did she wear them though?
No. I only got in the pool once. Anyway, throwaway account for obvious reasons. My 27-year-old. What?
I don't even know.
Oh, she's 27. Her husband's 28. Has some hygiene habits that are really becoming vile.
Oh hell! Oh hell!
And I don't know how to bring it up without upsetting him.
I gotta get my drink real quick. Check finger.
Okay. I have brought these things up to him here and there, but he never really acknowledges it or tries to change. When he pees, he just shake it off and puts his underwear back on. And pee always drip out into his underwear. What? As you can imagine, throughout the day, he does this, and pee is spreading all over his bits every time this happens.
I'm about to see if I can
and I think it's disgusting, huh?
Go ahead, I'm about to continue reading.
Oh, you know, order. Oh, yes. To make matters worse, He has a habit of constantly sticking his hand down his shorts, scratching his shorts,
His shorts.
scratching his junk, and then sniffing it.
Ew.
Now, so you went too dang on far, and you went too far. All right, it is absolutely disgusting to me because now that dry piss and sweat. Okay, she done got mad. It ain't pee no more. It's piss. Wait, she said it is absolutely disgusting to me because now that dry piss and sweat from the day is all over his fingers and now potentially on his face, and it makes his beard / mustache.
Ew. Ew. Now, come on. He going around smelling pissy. Call him piss face. Damn. Did I spit on you? Did I spit on you? I'm sorry. Come on.
Nelly making it rain. Yeah, she making it rain for real thunderstorm. God, the idea that he is touching me and kissing me is so disgusting now. Whenever I see him do this, I ask him if it smells good. And then I tell him, go wash your hands.
Go wash your damn hands right now.
because he's being disgusting. Also, the last time we had
Intercourse.
hold on. Also, the last time we had sex, I went to give him oral, and I almost puked because his penis tasted like piss and sweat. Yo! Mind you, before getting hot and heavy, I asked him to wash up, and all he did was use mouthwash. What is going on?
Oh, he didn't wash himself.
What's going on? Let me tell you right now. Hygiene is for me is a huge turn on. Okay, I love a great smelling man.
Baby.
I love for your breath to be right. Don't be coming to me when you got stuff all in your teeth. I just really love for you to take care of yourself, to be smelling nice and to look nice. Like you really take pride in how you are looking and how you are presenting yourself to me. It doesn't matter if we've been together for 2 years or 2 months. You should still make yourself desirable to me. And
In the same way for the woman to her mate.
yes, she should make herself desirable to him. Nelly is braiding my braid. I guess if she didn't braid hers as tightly, she's like, I'm going to show you a thing or two because I was talking junk about hers. She is braiding my braid. But anyway, I think that's disgusting. You are too old. 28 years old and no, it's in my car. 28. Well, no, it's not in my car because Trayvon took all my stuff out.
Well, I could do it, but because I'm going to just do it right here and leave this down.
Chestnut got a bow.
Go ahead, teeth out.
28 years old and you not properly wiping yourself.
That's just disgusting.
And then you scratching yourself and then touching people.
And you smelling
Are
it
we
though.
really 2 years old? Like we're bringing around cooties. That is so freaking disgusting. So nasty. And then you got pee and sweat in your mustache.
But
I know you smelled it. I know
if you knew he was like this, why would you even want to go down on him? That says a lot about you. You nasty too. You said both of y'all. So what about your hygiene that's nasty?
Because
Can
let
you
me
tell
tell
about
you,
hers?
baby, if I even smell an inkling of any smell, get your big nasty ass up and get in this thing.
But she for real. I'm for real. She didn't say nothing about hers though. She said both of them.
You right.
She said both of them. So yeah, sis. You didn't say about yours.
Well, sister.
What's your hygiene? What's your hygiene story that's disgusting? Cause you dad gonna tell me say yours. Let me tell you, it's crazy because I was just telling Nicole, just telling her that. Right when go to the bathroom and you got your skin cells all over the damn toilet seat because you didn't exfoliate. That's what you didn't do. Now the toilet seat
You get in there and I'm thinking You in the shower. No, you just run that good water.
You over there on your phone on YouTube,
You just running that water.
making our water bill higher.
Like, no, go wash your butt. Let me tell you, if it takes you less than 2 minutes, then less than 5 minutes to wash your butt, you ain't washed. You
I can do you 2 pigtails.
huh?
I can do you 2 pigtails.
Okay. You ain't washed. Like, no, there's just no way. Absolutely no way. I gotta wash my body 3 times to make sure I'm clean from head to toe.
Absolutely.
That's disgusting, man. Yeah. You nasty, you filthy.
You nasty too, though, ma'am.
Yes.
You went down on him knowing that he was nasty. So
And your breath smell like piss and sweat. That's
okay,
I am disgusted.
call you pissy breath.
I am disgusted. Well, yeah, that's all the stories I got. I mean, there is more. There are Reddit stories, but I ain't got no time to read to you. You
Okay.
just gonna have to come back for another day, another dollar, to where you hear about these crazy Reddit stories.
And y'all, please do not forget Monday is all about Nicole, and it's about
me.
yes, Maya.
Forget about you.
What you gonna do? Are you gonna get up? Come. Okay.
We don't own the rights to that song, obviously, because she's not singing it right. But yeah.
I'm not done.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm not done yet.
We do hope that you guys have enjoyed us. We hope you guys missed us like we missed y'all.
Okay.
And if y'all haven't, then forget y'all too. But only for a little bit. We hope you guys have been kind to yourself. We hope that you guys mental as well.
Mhm.
And we hope that you guys are having an amazing day. And since it's Friday, we hope that you guys will take advantage of this sun and have a wonderful weekend.
Please do.
Even if it rains, oh well. Take advantage of the quietness. Let the rain soothe your mind.
Mhm.
And you enjoy your weekend. And please join us for
Please, y'all, for real.
motivational.
You gotta
Monday.
you gotta listen to the story of determination and how the odds may have been stacked against, but perseverance and diligent and using discernment and making sure that your faith, you getting your faith there, because faith really will lead you
yes.
to new heights.
Yes.
So you have to, this is a motivational, yes, this story will motivate you, trust me, because it definitely has motivated me into being who God called me to be.
Oh,
And stop getting in my own way, because that's basically what I've been doing, is getting in my own way. So make sure, for real, make sure y'all tune in on Monday and have a conversation with us, and hopefully we'll have something to eat and just seriously have a conversation.
Please.
Okay? We love y'all.
Yes.
And
Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, y'all.
please don't.
And hit the notification bell so you can be notified when your favorite twin drop a new video.
Okay. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who have subscribed. Like I said, it's only gonna get better from here.
Oh, what's it for here?
Hush your face, girl. So we will see y'all for Motivational Monday. Please tune in. Comment, interact with us. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you would like to hear more about.
Yes, please.
And like I said, Sunday I'll have a little snippet of something that's really cute.
It is.
You have like some little beads on there.
If I like the way it work.
I hide these in my hair. Cause I'm not taking it down. Anyways, yeah. So we'll see y'all on Monday. We love y'all. Have a great weekend, and until Monday.